Hello, and welcome to the Valley today. I am your host, Janet Michael. I am back on the Zooms today with Gina Hilliard. Gina is president at the Luray Page Chamber of Commerce. We're kicking off the holiday season in Page County. Gina, the Chamber Holiday Festival is coming up on the 5th of December. I did not realize until I looked at the flyer that I got in my mailer from being a chamber member that it is the 10th year you guys have been doing this.
It is. This is our 10th annual holiday festival. It's crazy to think 10 years has already came and is here. But yes, it originally started by being a community open house where we wanted people to just come, and we provided photos with Santa. We still did some cookies and things like that. And it was just an open house for them to come and get to know where we existed, the chamber, the visitor center, see the building where our offices was. And it's now morphed into this huge festival event that keeps growing every year. And so now it's much bigger, much larger, and more things going on. And so this year we get to celebrate our 10th annual festival.
I imagine it's part of a lot of family traditions now for people in Page County.
It is. And seeing all the pictures afterwards of people posting different things, it is. They always come here and they enjoy all the activities that we have. And then they head down on Main Street and enjoy the tree lighting. So it's all one big, nice family event that they get to do. And it kicks off the holiday. That's why we always do it that first Friday in December, right after Thanksgiving is over the week before. And so this is the kickoff to get into that Christmas spirit.
I also appreciate that you do it from 4 until 8 p.m. and not all day, because that would just be crazy to do it all day long.
Well, being on a Friday, kids are still in school, and I like it in the afternoon just because then you have all the Christmas lights on. Really just feels like a Hallmark movie in Luray.
So, what kinds of things are you going to have this year for the festival?
So, things that will return, we definitely have Pictures with Santa. That is a partnership that we do with Page One as well as Page Paul's, two nonprofits here in the community. And so, all you need to do to participate in Pictures with Santa is either bring a canned good or $5 donation. And then you can get a picture with Santa with your kids, your family, even your pets. If you would like to bring your pets, we are pet friendly. And our background of our photo booth always changes every year. So in the past, we've done like the Grinch theme. Last year, we did the gingerbread theme. This year, being that it's our 10th annual celebration of the festival, we thought it was fitting to do a train theme since we are located in a train museum at a train station. So it's all about trains, is what the background theme is going to be this year, kind of like a Polar Express sort of theme. So Pictures with Santa will definitely be available for that. We have a great Santa. He does a wonderful job. And then we have our festive treats that is also free to our community. Everything's free, really, just the donation to the pictures. So festive treats, all kinds of holiday cookies, popcorn. We have hot cocoa. We have holiday punch. We have fire pits that will be going outside so people can enjoy s'mores. And then we have different characters that'll be walking around that you could take pictures with your kids. They rotate in all the different areas. That's in partnership with JMU. And then we also have the Christmas love letters. We will have the train folks here. And so they have a display of a big train model that gets to go around, and the kids get to watch that go around along with the one that's actually in our building at the train museum. We'll have live holiday music. This is in partnership with the Page Valley Arts Council. They head up the music, and then we ask other folks to come in and do live performances. The Page County Community Choir will be coming and performing. There's some different schools that will be coming in and singing Christmas carolers and doing different things. And then we added in our holiday market. So we have different vendors that'll come in and sell different things. There'll be food vendors selling hot dogs and chili or soup or cider, but they also are selling things that you could take home like cookies and desserts. And then we have others that make things. There's just a perfect little holiday market where you can come and pick up some wonderful treats for your holiday dinners that are coming up, or some gifts, stocking stuffers, or gifts for family members and friends or coworkers. And so it's a really great time. We also have our Santa's Workshop, and that is in partnership with the library that is right behind us. They partner with us and provide the space for us to host the crafts for the kids to come in. Kathy Miranda, who's wonderful at the crafts, comes in with her group, which is the Page Valley Arts Council, and they're in charge of all the crafts. And the kids will get to come in and make 4 to 6 different crafts that they get to create and participate with their family and their parents and create those memories. And then they get to take them home. So it could be Christmas ornaments they get to hang on their tree, or a letter they want to write to Santa, or a Christmas card to give to somebody. So there's all kinds of different kids' crafts that they also make. So tons and tons of activities to participate in.
And then you mentioned when it's wrapping up that the tree lighting happens on Main Street. Where do you guys put your tree during the holidays?
It's on the POW Plaza, right there at the corner of the light, there at the Performing Arts. On their plaza is a huge tree that the town of Luray and LDI put on. And so they have the tree lighting down there. So, yeah, it's a great function to where people leave from our event and they walk right down there and participate in the official tree lighting for the town of Luray.
When does the town of Luray, do you guys do a Christmas parade?
They do theirs on the second Thursday. So that will be taking place on Thursday, December the 11th. And that's at 6 p.m. for the town of Luray's parade. And then the town of Stanley does theirs the day after our event. So the town of Stanley does their big Christmas parade on Saturday, December the 6th. And it's followed up by going down to the Edgood Park and enjoying photos with Santa and some music down there and things like that. They have a little festival after their parade.
That is so cool because you could do like a ton of Christmas parades and not have to miss any of them.
Exactly. No, it's really great. Ours is on Friday and then the tree lighting to follow. Next day, the town of Stanley has their big event. And then the following week, you can get to enjoy the town of Luray. So lots and lots of great options. I know that everybody's super busy, ripping and running here and there with their kids and functions, but these are some great free things that not only us at this chamber puts on for our community, but also the town of Luray and the town of Stanley as well. And then the town of Shenandoah has a tree lighting. They don't do a parade, but they do a tree lighting, and theirs is going to be on Saturday, December the 13th. So all three towns have something Christmas related everybody can participate in.
I was really excited when you added the vendor market for your holiday festival because that really is the perfect opportunity to find something unique for the person on your list that you want to do something a little extra special for or that is impossible to buy for anywhere else. You always find something really cool that somebody made that comes with the story when you give it as a gift is, oh, this is where I got this. And I talked to the person who actually made it. And this is how they did this or they did that. So it really does add that really cool component to it.
It does, and it just adds to the holiday spirit of being here at the event. And I've done it. I've purchased several gifts here, walking around amongst the busyness and the craziness of putting on the event, but giving them as gifts and cherishing them and then seeing the other people enjoy it. It's just really great because it's a great partnership where then they get to come and have an opportunity to sell the things that they're making and then it to add to our event where then as they're enjoying the festivities and the kids' activities, walking through, then the parents get to shop and enjoy. And actually the kids do too, because some of the things that they sell are like those dried food things, like the candy. So the kids get to walk around and shop as well.
You are lucky in that because you're in the old train station, you have a really big amount of space there in front of the building that cars don't park in. But then you have the parking lot. Do you utilize the parking lot for space? Where do people park when they come to your festival?
Yeah, so we use pretty much all of the property for the event. So the library's hosting the kids' crafts, and then inside of the building in our boardroom area is the Pictures with Santa. And then they'll walk through our lobby area, pick up their photos. They get a photo to take with them, a printed one. On the train museum side, we usually have in there the cookies and the snacks and things like that. Outside is the hot chocolate, the punch, and the s'mores, of course. The live music is outside right in front. On the gravel side of the parking lot, we do a barrel train. And so the kids get to enjoy a little Christmas barrel train they get to ride around in. And then on the other end of the brick parking area, the main parking area for the building, we have the vendor set up. So as far as all the other parking for the public, they could park over at the library, the big circle that we have over there. They park behind, well, it used to be the art warehouse. They park back there and walk over. They'll park over at the post office and walk over. They'll park somewhere downtown. So there are several options to park nearby to be able to walk over to.
I'm one of those people when I go to events events like that, I park near the last place I'm going to be. So I would park on Main Street near the Pals location so that when I'm done with the tree lighting, my car is right there.
Exactly. Yep.
It really is a great perk to how downtown Luray works because everything is in walking distance. You don't have to walk more than a block or two to get to any of these things.
No, parking is very great here. Even the visitors are like, oh, you don't charge for parking. You have plenty of parking options. Everything is within close proximity. And so it's really great to have any event in any of our areas as far as parking goes.
So the holiday festival is on Friday, December 5th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's at your location at 18 Campbell Street in Luray. Do you have details and a list of all the things that are happening on your website or on your social media?
We do. Everything that we've talked about is on the flyer. The flyer is going to be posted around all the towns. Those are going out this week. We also have a Facebook event page that we've created that lists everything if they want to follow us on Facebook. And then also say that you're going to the event or at least interested. That way you get updates periodically on that. It's on our website. And then we also have the information in our office as well. You can call and check in. So, like I said, everything is free. It's very family oriented. But with that, in order to put this on for free and be able to keep it growing and have so much that we offer, we are currently seeking sponsorship. So if there is any businesses out there listening and would like to be able to give back to the community and the families and the kids to be able to have a great little holiday festival to enjoy in order for us to be able to keep these things free for our community members, we are seeking for sponsorships, and we have so many different levels, anywhere from $250 all the way up to $1,000, and they range in different categories. Whether you want to sponsor the kids craft area, or if you want to sponsor the hot chocolate, or you want to sponsor the s'mores or the cookies. And then once you sponsor, you have the option of having your employees volunteer if they would like to come out and actually volunteer the area that they sponsor, which we do have a lot of businesses that do that. And that helps us having volunteers cover those different areas because I do have such a small staff. So in order to be able to put on a big event, we're seeking sponsorships, but we're also seeking volunteers as well. So however you can give back, whether it's your time or if you can do money or if you could do both, would be fantastic. So reach out to us here at the office and talk to either Miss Clancy or myself, and we'll be happy to see if there's a package that fits perfect with your company.
Let's take a break. When we come back, let's talk about the other thing that you do every holiday season, which I am a huge fan of, not just because I am a fan of shopping small, but because you give me plenty of time to shop small. This isn't a one day, one and done thing. There are several weeks that people have the ability to do that. So, can we talk about your shop small promotion in the next segment?
Absolutely.
We are on the Zooms today with Gina Hilliard. Gina is president at the Luray Page Chamber of Commerce. Again, their chamber holiday festival is happening on Friday, December 5th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. I'll put links to all of the things that Gina mentioned a few minutes ago on the show notes page. We're going to come back and talk about shopping small in Page County in just a couple of minutes.
Okay. I don't think Janet knows I'm recording this. She just stepped away to get another cup of coffee, so here's my chance. Hey everyone, it's Andy from the United Way of the Northern Shenandoah Valley. And yes, Janet, if you're hearing this, surprise. We're still celebrating the Valley Today's 2500th episode and this awesome community fundraiser you came up with. Here's the deal. Between now and the end of the year, it's Janet's goal to raise $2,500 to support the great work of the nonprofits in this community. If you give just $25 or more, you're going to be entered into a chance to be a guest on the show with Janet. If you give $250 or more, we'll make you a commercial, just like this one, that will air on the Valley Today podcast. So go to givebutter.com/The Valley Today right now before Janet realizes that I've hijacked her airtime. She's walking back in, cup of coffee in hand, gotta go. Remember to donate between now and the end of the year and support the great work of so many nonprofits and celebrate 2,500 episodes of the Valley Today.
Welcome back to the Valley Today. I am your host, Janet Michael. We're on the Zooms today with Gina Hilliard. Gina is president at Luray Page Chamber of Commerce, talking about all their cool, fun things that are happening as the holidays are descending upon us. The Chamber Holiday Festival is happening on Friday, December 5th from 4 to 8 at the Chamber office. there on Campbell Street in the old train station. And Gina, right after Thanksgiving, you kick off a shop small promotion that you've also been doing for quite a few years now. And I love the whole concept of this. It isn't just go out on Small Business Saturday and buy as much as you can from your local businesses. It is go out for the next 3 weeks and buy as much as you can from your local small businesses.
Absolutely. And this is another event that's evolved and grown. So, in the very beginning, years ago, when we started this, we did strictly just do the Small Business Saturday, which is the Saturday that follows Thanksgiving, and only really concentrate on shopping that day and put emphasis on that. We ran campaigns then to really promote people to go shopping that day, shop our small businesses in our community, and partnered with our towns and our county and LDI and SBDC. And it has grown into, why are we just doing it for one day? Really, we should be doing it all year long. But instead of just picking out the one day, why don't we extend this and have it a full holiday shopping experience for an entire month? Kicking it off on that Saturday for Small Business Saturday, but run it all the way up into almost Christmas Eve. And that way, everybody has time to shop the entire time and then get rewarded for shopping local. And so the concept is we wanted to not just concentrate on one day. We wanted to let our businesses experience success in the shopping and really promoting shopping local all season long or all year long. But for this, we run it from the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So it starts on November the 29th, and we run it until the Sunday before Christmas. So it'll be December the 21st. So from November 29th through December the 21st, you have an opportunity to shop local, whether it's eating or shopping. All of that counts as far as your receipts. And then send in your receipts to us and prove that you went shopping. We don't need to see the total amount. It doesn't matter how much you spend. It could be $1 up to $100. It does not matter. As long as you're shopping and eating local, because you got to eat and take breaks in between. Grab a coffee. So that's still shopping local. Grab a coffee, grab lunch at one of our great restaurants that are locally owned all month long. And then get entered to a grand prize of now 3 different options. We originally started with just 1 grand prize, and now we've grown into 3. And so first place gets a $500 shopping spree, second place gets $250 shopping spree, and third gets a $100 shopping spree. And so what that is we go out and we spend amounts of gift cards and gift certificates in our community spread throughout whoever our sponsors want us to use, basically. And then we add that up to the $500, $250, or the $100 amounts. And then that is what they win. And so our winners love it because not only then is it great options for them to re-gift with $25 gift cards here or 50 here. They can use it for stocking stuffers, re-gifting it as gifts, or just for themselves to enjoy for the next year of going out to eat or shopping. And so it's a great, great event for us to really concentrate on our small businesses, which really make up our community. I love our holiday festival, but this event here is really dear because I just want to make sure that everybody knows that we're supporting our shops and our small businesses that are locally owned, restaurants and shops, and really give back to them because truly you do not have to go outside of our area to really get anything that you need. You could really truly shop and get all of your gifts locally in our community.
And you don't limit it to just the town of Luray. Shenandoah is included. So is Stanley. The other surrounding towns in Page County also participate in this.
Yeah, this is a county-wide initiative. Since we are the chamber for the county, we want to make sure that it is representing all 3 towns and the county. So you could shop anywhere. Go enjoy the restaurants and the shops in the town of Stanley and in Shenandoah, in the county, and in Luray. Receipt for any of those places work. I just want to emphasize that it's locally owned. So your big box places do not count. Gas stations, things like that that are not locally owned. And they get to enter into this shopping spree of 3 different options. And this truly is also brought on and doable because of our sponsors and our partners. It's sponsored by the Page County Economic Development and Tourism Department, as well as Blue Ridge Bank and First Bank and Trust Company. So thank you to those 3 sponsors for what they give back to where then we can then give these shopping spree options of the winners to win something. And then our partners do a great job in helping promote as well. So it's not only just the chamber that puts this on, but I partner with the town of Luray, the town of Shenandoah, the town of Stanley, the Page County Economic Development and Tourism Department, LDI, which is Luray Downtown Initiative, and the Shenandoah Valley Small Business Development Center. So all of those partners working with the chamber to really promote shopping local throughout the holiday season.
And every receipt counts as an entry. So I could come into town, start at Broad Porch and get a cup of coffee. There's my first receipt. Then I can go up Main Street and shop at Nest and Hive. There's my second receipt. Go to Virginia Gift Shop. There's my third receipt. By the time I'm done that, I need another coffee. So I'm into Gathering Grounds, got myself my fourth receipt. And then, of course, I got to go to Wisteria Vineyards, pick up a couple of bottles because I have friends. That's what they want for Christmas. There's receipt number 5. Come back, have dinner. Receipt number 6. And I've done it all inside of 4 or 5 hours.
Exactly. And you could repeat that. The next day, you could be like, I want to head to the town of Shenandoah and grab something out of the restaurant and the shop there, then come into Stanley and enjoy a coffee at the coffee shop there, or at Love and Sweets Bakery and pick up something there. So multiple receipts, even from the same shop. If you have 10 receipts from Nest and Hive or 10 from the coffee shop, all 10 count because they're all different dates and all different transactions. So you just entered in yourself 20 times to take a chance of winning any of these prizes. And there's 2 simple ways that you can submit these receipts. You could email us a copy or a picture of the receipt to info@luraypage.com, or you could stop by the office in person and just have a collection of all your receipts, and then we'll make a copy of them, and then that way we can give you back your original one in case you need to return something or anything, or you just want it for your credit card receipts or your debit receipts. We'll make a copy of it and then we'll have it on file. So we just need your name and a phone number and a copy of your receipt, and you're entered in, and you could do that as many times as you want throughout the dates of November 29th through the 21st. And online purchases to any of these businesses work as well. So you go online and want to DoorDash something to eat, that counts. Or if you purchase something online at the Virginia's Gift Shop or anywhere else that does online transaction, that receipt works as well.
That is way cool. So even people that don't necessarily live in Page County anymore, but still want to support small business, can order things online, have it shipped, and then just send you an email with a copy of their receipt. And they're still supporting the small businesses, and they don't even have to be there to
Absolutely.
be able to do it. I love that.
Absolutely. We know how busy the holidays get, or just in general, we just get busy. So if that's easier for you to shop online at any of our stores, if they have that option, then those receipts count.
So the promotion itself ends on December 21st. When do I have to have all of my receipts to you by in order to be included in the drawing?
December 21st by 5 o'clock. By the time our office closes at 5 o'clock on that Sunday, December 21st, then we will finish up entering all of the receipts Monday morning, and we will pick the winner that Monday afternoon on the 22nd.
I am certainly not one who's going to then divvy up and give those gift cards back out to somebody else. That's going to be I survived the holidays shopping in January and February. That's what that's going to be.
That's all right, because that gives you an excuse to come visit me as you're coming through and shopping and eating here.
I know, as we're talking about this, it suddenly occurs to me that we don't have any seminars. We have a seminar scheduled in November, but we don't have anything scheduled in December. And the one in November is before this promotion starts. Now I got to find a reason to come back over to Luray to Page County in December so I can participate in all this.
We can figure something out.
So what else do you have happening this month? People are listening on the 10th of November. What else is happening the rest of November and into December?
Well, we have quite a bit for the rest of the month. So to run through them really quickly, on Thursday, November the 13th, we have a women in business social from 5:30 to 7 at Zora Jane Downtown Events. This is just a great opportunity to come in, no agenda, just kind of network, socialize with other women in business folks in the community. It is $20 for chamber members and $25 for potential members. It includes 2 drinks as well as a charcuterie display will be out, so you'll have something to eat and snack on as well. And then on Friday, November the 14th at 11 a.m., the Luray Fudge Company is celebrating their 25th anniversary. So we're going to do a ribbon cutting in celebration of their 25th anniversary for being in business for 25 years. The Luray Fudge Company is located there on the grounds of Luray Caverns. They have made a lot of fudge. He's got the numbers, and it's quite impressive. Each year, it keeps getting bigger and bigger how much they go through. But not just fudge they make, they've branched out and done other things as well. So come out to that and you get to taste some samples and get to have options of what all they offer there. Then on Tuesday, November the 18th, from 11:30 to 1, we are hosting a business seminar with LinkedIn. So I know LinkedIn in the business world is getting more and more important to use and to take advantage from either an individual standpoint as well as your business standpoint. So this is a great opportunity for anybody that either does a little bit in LinkedIn, none at all, is considering that they should open up. I really highly suggest you come to this, learn more about LinkedIn. You'll get to learn the platform for professionals and small business owners as well as individuals, and just figure out all the features and the potential clients you could reach and just see if it's for you. But if you're in the business industry, I really think it's for you. I need to take advantage of it more often. I'll be the first one to admit. But then also the perk along with this is we are tacking on your professional photo, your headshot. And so we're partnering with Cameo Galleries to come and take your headshot, and that way you get a professional photo to put on your LinkedIn profile and then get a great seminar by yours truly. Miss Janet will be coming. And so the cost that gets you not only the headshot, the class, but then also lunch is provided as well for $55 for chamber members, $65 for potential members. And then on Thursday, November the 20th from 5:30 to 7, we are hosting our business after hours at the Luray Fire Department. This is a family-friendly event, so you can bring your whole family. Come check out the Luray Fire Department, their engine bay, all of their trucks. They'll have some great food that they're fixing for that. And that will be our last networking event for the month of November before we head into the holiday season that we've already mentioned, the holiday shopping spree, as well as our 10th annual Chamber Holiday Festival on Friday, December the 5th.
I'm excited for that LinkedIn seminar, not just because I'm coming to do it, but because I desperately need an updated headshot. So when you suggested, hey, do you think it would be a good idea if we added this to it? I was like, yes, I do. I have a haircut appointment the week before. So I'm doing all the things that I need to do to look my best to get a new professional headshot for that seminar.
Perfect. And I need to get more better by using it. So just as much as I use the other social media platforms from a business standpoint, especially from a chamber, I need to really to be on it and active, both personal and professional.
So where can people go learn all the details about all of the things that we've talked about today? Where's the best first place for them to start?
All of our events are on our social media page, so go visit us on our chamber Facebook page, as well as our website, visit luraypage.com, and then over on the right-hand side on our Chamber of Commerce, it'll list the events, and if you click there, it'll list all of those details. Or if you want to receive email updates, please let us know, and we'll be happy to add your email on to our distribution list. We send out an email every Monday for In the Loop, but then individually for our events, we send out email updates as well. So if you're not receiving those emails, let us know. Reach out to info@luraypage.com or give us a call at 540-743-3915.
I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. Thank you for taking the time today.
Thank you so much for having us, letting us talk all about the chamber events that we have coming up for the holiday season. I'm excited. Holiday season is my favorite. Christmas is my favorite. We'll chat more about that in the future.
I will be back tomorrow with a brand new episode of The Valley Today, a few minutes after noon, so meet me here then.